Hi YouTube. Okay, so today, as you can see, I'm wearing a headset. This is my second video. Today is November 14th. So, as I suspected, God is going to be having me post to YouTube, of all places, YouTube. Um, so I'm going to be one of the crazies that are out there talking about, like, the stuff that's coming. And anyways, I guess we'll find out if what I'm saying is true or not. Today, it's actually prophetic. Back in August, I was back in Arizona. I am currently living in Wisconsin, but I was back in Arizona at the time and was commuting pretty far to go to my new job, and I was doing a lot of Bible study and a lot of reading and doing the things that I really that every Christian should be doing. So the thing was, though, that God really laid a lot on my heart at one point during the traveling, and one of the things that He laid on my heart is that something is going to be happening in February. Specifically, what was said was that in 6 months, the domino effect is going to start. This was in August. That means it's three months from now. So that would make it February. I don't know what is happening in February, but something big is happening. Um, I know that I can just imagine I'm going to be having people asking if I am going to say that I was false, that I was a false prophet and whatnot. If nothing happens in February, absolutely. I will absolutely do that. I want to be right in God's eyes, and I don't want to be claiming things that are not true. I have prayed, and I have prayed, and I have prayed on this issue. I do not want to be throwing this out there. I don't want any risk whatsoever of it not being true. Um, but at the same time, God is really calling me to put this out there. And unlike His normal lay something on my heart, let it kind of ferment for a while until I wrap my head around it. He's being very, very pushy with me on this issue. I'm posting to YouTube, and I mean, that's why I put my testimony up a couple of days ago, and it's just something is coming down the wire, and it really looks like it's February. So here you go, it's out. Um, I feel like I'm taking a huge leap of faith with God over this. I don't really like being out in the public like this. I don't care for having my face out there. I would much rather just be able to stay in my own little bubble, minding my own little business, and dealing with my own family. That is not what God is calling me to, and I prefer taking God's journey rather than my own, because I know God's got the right place in His heart for me and knows what is best for me and knows how I can help others. And that's really what I want, is to help other people. But primarily, what I want is to do right by God. So if this is what God is calling me to do, this is what God is calling me to do. If I'm being deceived, I will most certainly say March 1st, I was deceived, and I don't intend on ever throwing something like that out there again. Um, but I guess we'll have to wait 3 months and find out. In the meantime, if God calls me to post other stuff, then I'll go ahead and do that. Um, when I was a kid, I used to have dreams, and I used to know things before they would happen, and that stuck with me pretty consistently throughout my life. It has the degree of it has decreased considerably. I used to be very, very accurate. I used to know things. I used to freak my family out, particularly my parents. I don't know if my brother knew too much about what I was going through, but my parents certainly did, because I would say odd things, and I was just kind of the odd man out. Um, as I got older, that kind of changed, and it became a situation of it wasn't always completely accurate, and so I kind of just pretty much shut it down. I didn't have the visions like I used to, and I didn't have the dreams like I used to. but I still just knew things. I knew when something bad was coming. I knew when something would or would not happen, and that's always been with me. When I got older, that got stronger, especially while I was pagan. During my time being pagan, I used my intuition a lot to do tarot readings or just tap in general, like I mentioned in my first blog. Um, but it is at this point, it's definitely a godly thing. I want to do right by God, and I don't want to be doing things or saying things that are not true. And but God is really, really pushing me on this issue. So that's why I'm doing this. I've really, really been dragging my feet on it, and God is getting more and more disgruntled with me, with me not doing it. And I prefer to have God on uh, happy with me rather than mad at me. I don't really want to be, like the whole Jonah and the whale situation. So I figure listening to God is probably better than not listening to God. Um, I'm actually currently looking at a picture that was something that I found earlier tonight that just is an incredible photo, and I'll post at the end of this blog. I'm not really sure. I'm not very technical savvy with videos, so I'm not sure how to add anything other than text unless it's at the beginning or the end. But this photo I'll post at the end. It shows the Statue of Liberty with Hurricane Sandy behind her, and it's a beautiful photo, and it's just the tip of the iceberg of what's to come. Um, Now, Hurricane Sandy was quite large. Like I said just a little bit ago, I live in Wisconsin, and I live pretty close to the Lake Michigan, and Hurricane Sandy reached all the way over here. That is enormous. But that is not even the tip of the iceberg. We are going to be seeing some stuff that is been like things that have rarely been seen in history, and we're going to be seeing a lot of it. Um, I I really believe that there's a domino effect of some sort happening in February, and what all that means, I don't know. I wish I understood better. Um, I just That's all that I got. So I guess that's about it for tonight. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and I don't know when the next time I post will be, but look for them. Bye.